Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. And it looks like I am live. Glad to be with you guys again for our ASMR AI art nightly stream. So I thought that the theme for today would be making some cute little ASMR related graphics. I did make some with Midjourney earlier today. And I am currently also making some with Stable Diffusion. That's pretty, I think. I'm gonna save that and do a new folder and name it ASMR. Hello, Catherine. How are you doing? So, I was being lazy today and I joined you in my PJs tonight. It's one of those days it's just a good pajama type of day. Whoa, that's cool. Ooh, pretty. I'm doing good as well. I didn't have the will to get dressed this morning because I was tired, but here we are. I love pajamas. Pajamas and mugs are two of my most favorite things in the world. I think mugs that are cute make me so happy for no logical reason, and comfy pajamas just make my days better. Cuddling up on the couch, watching a movie while it's cold, having a cute mug with hot chocolate. It's just like my idea of a perfect night. I'm going to make more of these, and I think I might want to do the bigger size. Ooh, not that big. Well, I can always blow it up if need be. So we'll just leave it at 512 for now. And see what else. Oh yeah, I mean a comfort anime as opposed to a movie. Or an anime movie, like a Studio Ghibli film. So, earlier I was creating some really pretty watercolor type of scenes, and then I was making these stylized images with Midjourney. I've been up and running since really early this morning. Actually, so if I'm a little bit slower today or make seemingly random mistakes, I apologize. But yeah, I really thought that these were really cute. Like, how cute is that? Kind of like, you know, a girl listening to some ASMR with her headphones. And then we have this one, very colorful, very cute. I love the color blocking in the headphones. These are a lot more realistic. I'm not quite getting what I want. I'm going to put logo, highly detailed watercolor. And black. Or I should do white. Background. And I should just put a, oops. See what I mean by I'm tired tonight? I'll just get an image, white page. Something like this. Save image. Okay. I did not intend to open Photoshop. Close. Pictures. Open. And let's see what it does. But yeah, most of the day I have been working on Photoshop and Illustrator, editing some AI generated artwork. I have some exciting news for you guys. We are going to release a t-shirt. I've been working on, you know, making the artwork better for a few hours today. Yeah, it looks really cool. It's not done yet. I have still quite a bit of Photoshop and Illustrator work to do on it, but it's exciting. I feel like you guys are gonna love it. And here we go. These are pretty cool. I like that. That's very pretty. Ooh. We have like huge headphones and then smaller ones. Ooh. And so, yeah, I was also going to put not just the artwork, but I've also been messing around with different fonts and warping them around the image to try to make a design that's cool and exciting for you guys. Yeah, they're super pretty. I like this one in particular, but this one's also really cute. Or this one. I think this is my favorite. Definitely a very different style, but I think I'm going to put some stuff in the cache for Midjourney because it takes forever. We'll give it a few jobs over here because it's gonna take a while. And I wonder if I save something like this, if I can put it in image to image and see what it gives me. That one's quite nice too, but let's see. Logo, highly detailed, graphic. I'm not sure it quite gets it. I asked for a sleeping woman, but it gave me it keeps giving me little girls. I'm glad that Catherine was also excited for the t-shirt. I just enjoy designing things. Ooh, this was interesting, although it's a bit overexposed. I like the style. Ooh, I should make an anime model type of shirt. Okay, now I'm gonna try with the Midjourney generated image. And see what it makes. But it seems like it's still not giving me quite what I want. But we'll take a look at them. I put the denoise strength down a bit. A lot of cables. That one's just funny. It's pretty cute. I like that. That's actually quite nice. This is messed up, but with some in painting, maybe I'll save it. It's one of those things. It did look like headphones were attacking her. These are also just the most huge headphones you've ever seen. But yeah, that one's really funny. Actually, I'm just gonna save it because I think it's funny. But I put the denoising strength down so that it really hones in on this image, the composition of it, and kind of what, I want it to do. It looks like we got some closer, better results. So here we go. The style. Honestly, I think I still prefer Stable Diffusion. Not only is it free, but I think there's a lot more artistic control. Like you can do in painting, out painting. Control Net allows you to control the composition of the image, whereas Midjourney, all you can do is put the text in and it gives you an image. Stable Diffusion is more of a professional tool to aid artists and graphic designers. I think Midjourney is more, have fun and make fun images, because why not? Midjourney is better trained, but it's still limited in some ways. I think Midjourney definitely makes better photorealistic images. Ooh, cute. Another huge headphone. That one's quite cute. And the headphones aren't all over the place. Ooh, I like this one. This one's pretty. With kind of the ring around it and the little pizzazz, kind of looks like Tingles would, don't you guys think? And this one's okay, but yeah, closer to a result that I was expecting. You know, definitely different artwork styles, but I personally prefer the more realistic one. This one is really cute too. Hello, Lucky Nachi. I know that there are some ways to use websites or apps that are powered by Stable Diffusion. So yeah, it takes longer, but you can use it online. I think maybe if you Google Stable Diffusion online, I'm pretty sure that's a thing. So here we have our Midjourney images. Pretty cool. This one just has like this random arm here, but I'm gonna go ahead and blow some of these up. And then we also have these. I honestly don't like these that much. I think this prompt is a lot better, and I think what makes it better is putting in the artist names. It really makes a big difference in the style. So in this case, I just said logo, so it gave me a very cartoonish, simple type of style. And when I used a combination of these three artists, then it gives you something that looks much better. So here we go. If it wasn't for this arm, I would think it's very cute. I'm gonna make variations of that one. And yeah. Let's see. I'm going to take the denoise even lower at 0.65 and generate these images again. Here we go. Okay, so it looks like this is still waiting to start, and Stable Diffusion already has the images finished. It's a powerful tool. Also, I believe it was today, Adobe announced that they're going to have an AI artwork. It's gonna be, what is it called? Adobe. I forgot the name, but basically it's gonna be like Stable Diffusion, but even easier to use and more powerful. So I think it looks very promising, and D-style, what you were asking about, either Midjourney or Stable Diffusion being better, I think Adobe is going to be better than both of them. Also, here we have these. Oh, I kind of like this one. Although the hand's a bit messed up. What is it with these oversized headphones? I mean, these things are just the size of the head, if not bigger. Pretty cute. I'm gonna try an anime model. So I think, is it anime merged? Skippy T, we'll see what it does. I'm gonna put NSFW nude and naked here. Anime models tend to be horny models, and we don't want to get banned from YouTube. So Momo Flowers. Yes, it is a text to image generator. This one's Stable Diffusion. This one is Midjourney. Damn, still waiting to start. Very slow. So you put in the text and it generates images. When you do text to image, when you do image to image, you put an image, or you can make a sketch you by hand and put a picture of your sketch, and then it will take that sketch and redraw it. I think that's one of the coolest things, because it's still your artwork, just better, or your idea. But yeah. Ooh, I like these. They're super cute. Finally, it looks like we have some variations of this one. Honestly, I'm just not quite as impressed with Midjourney as Stable Diffusion. Stable Diffusion is just, I think part of it is I've been using Midjourney for a few days, and I've been practicing on Stable Diffusion for like a few months now. I'm still learning how to use it, but it's faster and it's more powerful. Of course, they both have their advantages and disadvantages. Ooh, super cute. And I know like the initial image can look a bit rough, but I really like this one here. Or this one. And so I'm going to blow it up, actually. 3, 4. Here we go. Save image as. Save. And I'm gonna take the seed. So Lucky Nachi, I'm sure everyone here would like to see if you manage to find the right prompt description to create your own avatar with my headphones and glasses. I don't think the headphones really matter. That would be really reaching. But hey, I can try. Actually, you can train a model with people's faces. I've haven't had a successful attempt of training my face yet. Apparently it takes a while and you need a powerful computer, which I don't have. But with the new tools that Adobe is going to be coming out with, it'll be a lot easier to do that. So, Momo, what kind of digital artwork are you going to make? I'm going to do scale from image by 2.5. Mm. 2.5. 2.5. There we go. And I guess this one, RESRGAN 4X plus. Ooh, NFTs, very nice. I haven't looked into that yet, but like I was saying earlier, I have an exciting announcement. We're making a t-shirt. I've been working on it all day in Illustrator and Photoshop, and yeah, I hope you guys are gonna love it as much as I do. I think it's really, really beautiful, really fitting. Okay, so this should work. Oh, and I'm going to put the denoise down to 0.3 and generate. Ooh, we have some interesting ones here. Look at that, guys. Is that what tingles feels like to you? It almost reminds me of what like neural networks are supposed to look like. Cool stuff. Oh no. It's a good thing I saved this one. There we go. I'm not sure. I think she's in bed and that's her cover. Yeah, open image, a new tab. It's quite cute. It could use some more work, but let's send it to in Paint. Anime, yes. So I am using an anime model in particular. Earlier I was making these. These are like more realistic with a different model. Pretty cute. We have a double face there, but okay. And we have a prompt request over here. I'm going to go back to... Actually, I'm going to try this prompt in the anime model and see what it does. Let's see here. So I'm gonna put a blank. Pictures. White page. And I'm going to try this prompt with the anime model. We'll see what it does. Momo really loves the lighting effects. Ooh, I'm glad that you do. Oh, and of course I need to turn off the SD upscale, randomize a seed, and make 10. That didn't work for a reason. And I'm also going to try the same prompt in Midjourney. I mean, they work a little bit different. They're not supposed to be prompted the same way, but we'll see. And I'm not quite sure what this is doing. So it doesn't look like the anime model did much. It seems more like brain type of things. We'll try and text to image. And then after that's done, I'll switch over to a different model. Ooh, we're getting some promising results over here. And Midjourney's still waiting to start. It's definitely a bit slow. Here we go. Those are pretty cool images. Look at that. This one's pretty cool as well. Ooh. Very cool. Hi, Sean. The colors are indeed spectacular, Momo. So you guys tell me. I guess you can't really see this one in the corner. Let's see. Which one do you like better? Now you can see them all, although it's a bit smaller. I kind of like number 2, number 3, and number 10. Which number do you guys like? Number 2 as well? So 2, okay. Let's work with number 2. It looks like I'm going to have a three. I'm going to have a good banner for YouTube. By 2.5. This works plus. And we just need 1. Denoising at 0.3. Generate. So, Who has seen ants on snow? I have never seen ants on snow. So this is Stable Diffusion running in the background. Here we go. So it's loading. Uh-oh. Oh no. I guess I'm dumb. Okay. Whoops. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a moment. Hello, Chatalia. I'm sure it'll be fine in just a second. I'll just save this one right now. Saved. There we go. I'm really tired tonight, guys. Like, I did not sleep. I haven't been really sleeping that well. I meant open a new tab. Oh, there we go. Okay. So it could use a little in painting. So I'm gonna send it to InPaint. Of course, it would show me an error. InPaint. Okay, save image as save. But please have patience with me tonight. I'm like, I have 2 brain cells left. Here we go. So in paint. So I can do some in painting, and I should probably do like about 1,000. Okay, come on. Okay, 1,000 by 1,000. Batch count. Let's do 5. This one might take a little while. But yeah. As far as this goes, so this same prompt that I was running gave me these in Midjourney. I'm actually kind of fond of this one. I meant that one. Oh, that's really cool, isn't it? So yeah, we'll see what it does. Oh, in paint, only masked. There we go. I'm definitely like the lack of sleep and caffeine is really getting me. Yeah, it's definitely the brightest Momo. It's quite pretty. And I'm impressed by the anime model, honestly. Okay, so here we have the face variations. Ooh, I like this one. I'm gonna redo the eyes. so pretty. I'm gonna stretch just a little bit. And if you didn't notice, we also uploaded a new video, a hairbrushing video. So if you guys want to have more of our regular type of channel content, it's up. You guys can watch it, leave us a comment, leave us a thumbs up. Every bit helps. I think I like the second one the most. And this is gonna be a problem right here, but we're just gonna, I don't know what it's gonna do. Hopefully a better hand. Oh, no wonder it's not doing what I want it to. I had a very, very low variation, denoising strength, so it wasn't giving me variations. So hopefully now it's going to give me a better hand and not a random eye. Okay, yeah, it's not working. It's definitely not working. I'm gonna put the denoise strength back to like 0.5. Try again. It's the only bad thing about getting like bad hands, just messes with you. And with you, I mean like with me, it's trying to be difficult on purpose. Hand. I'm gonna put just hand, and hopefully it's gonna give me what I want. So now that I put the word hand, and that is the only thing in the prompt, hopefully, knock on wood, it's going to give me a better hand. And it looks like it has some potential. It's an anime model, so we'll see kind of what it does. But it's being a bit slow today. Let's see. What can we do with Midjourney? I'm going to try the same prompt. Let's see. I'm going to try the same prompt in Midjourney. Oh, that's the one that we tried already. Let's see, you guys, please have patience with me. I mean, that's better. I'm gonna send it in paint because it's closer, and then I'm gonna run this again. And it looks like still waiting to start with Midjourney, but we might just have to end up with a hand that looks like this. I don't know why it's not quite doing what I wanted it to. Weird. I don't know. There we go. Paint. We're doing this small dot trick, and hopefully this time it'll give us something better. I'll have to put it up to 0.6. Hands are definitely the most difficult thing, I think, when it comes to AI art. And now it's just making random fingers. Of course I would do that. At this point, I just want to get rid of the hands. So if this doesn't work, I'm just going to hope that it'll kind of copy the background, because it does stuff like this with hands. Photoshop it out. By 800. Come on. Okay. Last but not least, come on. Now we have a little city here. I'm just gonna give it context. And hopefully it's just gonna match the background. There we go. I think we got rid of the hand. Nice. So it looks like we solved the problem even without Photoshop. There we go. It's a city there, but it seems to blend in pretty well, as does this. I think I kind of like the first one the most, so I'm just gonna go for it. Send it in paint and do the eyes, because last time I did the eyes they were on a really low denoise strength. Oops. And it did not quite do what I wanted it to do. gonna give me eyes like that. I might just keep the ones that we have. I think I just want to do this part. That should be good enough. We have pretty nice eye shape already. I'm just gonna get some new pupils. And of course, I would draw huge ones. It does not like me today. Ooh. It's interesting, but not. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay, so the denoise was back up to 1, which would make sense to try to blend in something like the hand without Photoshop. Otherwise, you would have to import this into Photoshop and then the I lost my train of thought, but yeah. You don't want to have a denoise of 1 when you're trying to do eyes. I'm going to switch models now to a different model. See if it can make me some better eyes. Here we go. And it looks like immediately the eyes are turning out better. Very nice. And I think that one of those is probably going to work. I still like the ones that I had before better. Makeup by Maybelline. Cool trick, guys. So, if you put makeup by and then a famous makeup company, it's going to give you some really nice makeup. And it looks like we are indeed about to get some better makeup. Okay, there we go. I kind of like the blue in this one. It's very interesting. This looks like contacts. That's funny. Yeah, I kind of like the blue that they have going on. So I'm gonna save this on top of the last one. So this was before the in painting, and this is after. Before and after. definitely, you know, an improvement. Aside from that, Midjourney is just really taking its sweet time tonight, but I like this one too. All the kind of colors and little sparkles. Oh, thank you, Momo. I'm glad that you liked it. I'll be using it as a thumbnail for the video. Earlier someone mentioned wanting to make myself, and I'm like, okay. Let's see, I'm gonna check PNG info. So I'm gonna take this artist mix, and I think it was you, Lucky Nutsy, wasn't it? Okay. I'm not going to reach to try to get this color of headphones. Actually, like, I usually wear black headphones anyway. It's an impossible ask. But I can get the round glasses probably, and, like, you know, get something that resembles me ish. So let's see, woman, blonde, blue eyes. What are those headphones? These that I have on? Sennheiser or something like that. Most of the time I use my Beats, although these are way more comfortable because they're on top of the ear headphones as opposed to on the ear headphones. So let's see. And let's try getting 10. So it looks like Midjourney finally gave us some more images. Pretty cool. I like how it almost looks like there's crystals coming out of the head here. This one looks like what tingles should feel like. Pretty cool. There you go. They are comfy. So I'm gonna have to put platinum blonde, round glasses. Oops, I don't know how that happens. Round glasses, because I don't think any of these quite look like me. Round silver glasses. So that's better. I'm gonna try again. Highlight details. problem often with stable diffusion is that if you give it the color of something, aka the eyes, it bleeds over. So it's doing like blue hair, sorry, no, blue jacket, blue glasses, blue headphones. But if I can find one with like a round-ish face, which none of them do really. I'm gonna put oil painting. And I'm gonna run them again, and I'm just gonna choose one of the next ones that comes up. Hi, sci-fi book guy. How are you doing today? See, I don't know if any of these look like me at all. But I'm trying to think which ones have better headphones. This has pretty good headphones. They all have a much pointier jawline than I do, I think. Maybe this one. Which one do you guys think? I'm thinking maybe number 6. I could probably turn in to something that looks like me. She has like, I guess, a bit of a rounder face, or maybe number 7. I'm also looking at the glasses because of the shape. I still don't really feel like I look like any of these, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. Maybe. Or that one. Oh, they're all. I'm having a hard time now. Wireframes as a prompt. I'm going to in-paint the glasses. Because I don't think I'm gonna get what I want as long as I have the word blue eyes in there. Maybe if I take out blue eyes, actually, I should just... Because if I put red lips, it's going to give me red everything. Okay, is that better? Oh, that's a little closer. There we go, kind of. I think that's probably about as close as I'm gonna get. I might be able to like send to in paints, do the blue eyes, big round blue eyes. Let's see. Here we go. Round. Let's see what it does. The eyes are not that big, but it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, that's not working. I'm just gonna upscale it. At 0.3, we're going to do the upscale. I just need one. We can do 4x plus. Image scale by 2.5. 2.5. Oh, come on. I'm just gonna do it at 2.52 because it doesn't want to do what I want it to do. And here we go. I'm going to generate it, and hopefully it won't mess up the frame. There's a possibility that it might. As far as this goes, pretty sure I could put a picture of myself in here. And this is like an old picture of me, old. And so what you can do with Midjourney is put a picture in and then do stuff. So let's see. I'm gonna take that and do imagine, and then I'm gonna put the URL, control copy, control V, and I'm gonna just copy the text to image, and let's see if this works. These are all the frogs from last stream. Okay, I'm just gonna see if it does what I want it to do. So many images going on today. Yeah, I mean, it might work. It might not. We shall see. It looks like this is what we've got. Oh, interesting. Image to image. Oh, there we go, that's better. It kind of messed up the headphones a little bit, but ta-da! Catherine says model status. Thank you. So yeah, that's me. Let's see if I can get the pose right. Not the most similar, but not the furthest apart either, I guess. Could use some work. I'm curious to see. There we go. So I think this one kind of looks like me. Let's try it again. Oh wow, guys, look at these. We have like a brain. Very interesting. I don't know how to feel about this. But yeah, this is also from a picture of me from a while back. This is probably about 2 years ago. I had a lot of makeup on that day, but it takes my facial features and then runs with it. I think the fourth one kind of looks like me. The glass shape is not quite right, but I mean, here I'm gonna have some more. So that is one of the advantages of Midjourney at the moment, unless you have a model trained on your face. It's like me, but not quite. It's my sister. Something like that. Then we have these. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Catherine. But yeah, I mean, it's this one versus that one. This one definitely looks more like me. Aside from that, let's see what else we can get. Until oil painting. These are really cute. Here we go. Ooh, pretty. Look at that. Okay. It's gorgeous. Very nice. She looks so happy. I like the compositions too. This model is trained to give good composition. And we have an extra pair of flying headphones. What else? This is pretty. I like that one too. They're all quite nice, actually. Yeah, they're all quite nice. Final Boss headphones. Yeah, the only bad thing about headphones is that it tends to make extra cables, unfortunately. But aside from that, I'm gonna try the t-shirt model for you guys. I think it's, is it in here? Slimy Mix. Blend, Heal S Anime Blend, Eldred's Retro Mix. I don't think I have it in here. But in that case I'll just do image to image, and let's try something fun. Hello, Agent Bubbles. Let's see what it does when we take an anime drawing and put the denoise at about 0.6 something. How are you doing, Agent Bubbles? And I'm curious to see how it interprets this. Oh, not the SD upscale. Oops. Then we're gonna do 10. So yeah, I'm really curious to see how it interprets this anime style artwork into like a more realist type of style. I really do like this one a lot. And it looks like it's taking its sweet time. I'm in painting. That's why. Okay, guys. Apparently I'm kind of dumb. It's unfair. I hear that pun all the time, looking at you like so often. You have no idea. Everyone I know has made a pun with my name at least once. Whoa, okay. I feel like this is taking the best of the anime style and then adding like that bit of realism. These images are about to turn out to be super cool. Super cool, guys. No, it's okay. I think because I've heard it so many times, like it doesn't annoy me or anything. I just don't find it funny anymore. Because I've heard it all. Whoa, super cool. It kind of made the fireworks into flowers in this one. This one's really cute. I love that. I really like it. This one also kind of made the fireworks into flowers, although her facial expression doesn't look that happy, but yeah, I really like the combination of the the anime image with the semi-realistic model. Look how cute that one is. It does look like a manga cover. Lots of potential there. She also looks really happy. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, so let's try with this one then. I wonder how it's going to interpret this artwork. And keep in mind that, I didn't put the denoise that high, so it could, still keep the colors, the composition. But yeah, it's funny how the anime style almost turned a little bit 2.5D-ish when I added more detail, and this completely like cartoon style turned anime, and this is not an anime model, but very cute. Yeah, it's nice. I do like these. I like these quite a bit. I'm going to like do an experiment and see what it does with this Midjourney picture of not me. So I still have the denoising strength at about 0.6 something. It's giving me anime models. animation. Huh. That's so weird. Highly realistic. Let's see. I'm not sure why it's giving me only anime faces when I don't have Hi Shiloh. I don't have anything indicating that I want it in an anime style, so I'm quite confused. Okay, that's kind of cute. But yeah. That one's nice. I feel like there's a lot of emotion here. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's... I think what I'm gonna do is turn down the denoise strength to like 0.55 and try again. And that should be enough to give variation, but not change the image as much. Apparently I'm wrong. It really just wants to give me some anime stuff today. Huh. I'm not sure why. But, it kept the composition a bit more, as you guys can see. It just made it anime. It's pretty cute, pretty cool stuff. I like this one. These two pretty cool. The headphones are messed up though. I'm gonna try and get some logos again. Yeah. Actually, let's see what it does with this. Now I'm just curious to see what's gonna happen here. Oh, it didn't change it much. So it's just kind of changing the hairstyle and the eyes, but nothing major. As far as that goes, I'm going to again upload a white background image. Just like I'm gonna put logo. Graphic. And the denoise is all the way up to 1. Let's see what surprises we find today. I'm getting cozy, guys. I think it's still wanting to be in an anime model almost. Like, I think I have to reload this. That might explain why. Okay, I'm just gonna reload Stable Diffusion. Okay, it was still somehow in the anime model, which makes a lot of sense. Here we go. Logo, graphic, we can do 10. And randomize a seed. There we go. What have you guys done tonight? Aside from hang out with me, was there anything else interesting going on in your lives? Or was it just a chill, relaxed type of night after a long day at work or in school? It is stuck in the anime model. Indeed. I'm not sure why it's stuck on the anime model, but it is. And the thing about anime models is that the artist names don't have as much of an influence on the art style. Like, it's all just anime art style. Yeah, I'm not seeing what I really want to. It's pretty cute. We have a tiny headphone serving as an eye patch on this one. Pretty funny, if you ask me. Interesting. Well, it says that it's back. So let's see if it actually does something. It's really not working well anymore, guys. I'm sorry. It looks like it's gonna be anime style images only for the rest of the stream, which is going to be ending pretty soon over here, because it's 10:40. I usually end the streams around 11-ish. But yeah. Now I just have anime style things. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting pretty sleepy over here. I could fall asleep any moment. And this one's pretty cool. Extra limbs. Not very proportional, but pretty cute. Nothing like we were getting earlier, though. It's funny to see kind of like the AI's interpretation of, the Japanese language. Kind of like the squiggly lines here, trying to interpret kanji. Oh, that one's actually pretty nice. Except for the extra headband. Well, guys, it seems like Stable Diffusion is not working properly right now. It's not quite 11, but it's getting close. So I'm going to wrap up just a few minutes earlier than normal, but I've been with you guys, for an hour and a half already today, so I hope that That's enough. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. And yeah, I'll be excited to share the t-shirt with you soon. Bye bye.